bouncing. It's jumping.
She wasn't big enough to look after the aircraft. When everybody gets off the boat, try and get the seats on the two frigates over there, look.
No.
Monmouth and the Montreux. Till the 90s.
Guys, ayan paalis
With the
na
approach
kami.
of the millennium,
Nakaupo
they
kami
then
kasi
decide it
nahihilo.
will be sold on and redeveloped. They sell it to Molum Construction and Barclay Home Developers. So
Diyan mamaya na lang rin yan. Where?
I believe it's an aluminium hull. And please be very careful stepping off the vessel. Now for the people that are going to be staying on board, when everybody gets off the boat, try and get the seats on the right hand side, facing the big black ship, the Warrior. Because when we get going again, everything you're going to look at is over the right hand side.
That's the Warrior. May bababa siguro. Ayaw.
Back in the day, when Britain had three fleets, the red, the white and the blue. Warrior was built by a company called the Thames Iron Works. They had a little football team. Now over the years it becomes West Ham. This is why their nickname is the Hammers, or the Irons, because of the Thames Iron and CCTV. And they have the Ministry of Defence police patrol 24 hours a day. The blue building here was the waiting room of a Victorian railway station. It was the end of the line, literally, for the trains, supply trains, and now and again, even the occasional royal train stopping here. Now we're just coming down to Victory Jetty, and normally I would talk to you about HMS Victory, but HMS Diamond is totally blocking the view. So wait until we're on our way back. When I come around the front of the aircraft carrier, you get a very good view of when the crew come back off leave of their holiday on Monday. That ship will be coming out of service for 3 years. And this has been planned. She's the last of the 6 ships to start a £68 million super upgrade. We'll talk more about that when we get down the bottom of the harbour to HMS Dragon. Now just in front of the Diamond, you can see an opening in a jetty with a grey metal bridge over the top. Look underneath the grey metal bridge, you can now see the front of a caisson, a gate. It went through the first one dry dock, the oldest dry dock anywhere in the world today. Now we're coming up to the back of HMS Prince of Wales. So this is the second of the 2 Queen Elizabeth class carriers. At 65,000 tons, they are the largest carriers ever built for our Navy. And they were mostly built in Ross Island.
Ginagawa rin niya, Robert. Ginagawa pa lang yun.
Ano yan?
Aircraft carrier ng Navy.
Wide at the waterline, 17
yan nagawa niyo mga kunin, mga fighter jet,
a full quintal of aircraft is 36, but they can easily manage up to 70. Most of the aircraft carried are F-35B, Lightning II multi-role fighters. The rest are all the different types of helicopter. Crew complement, 679. There's purpose-built accommodation for up to 250 Marines.
Ginagawa pa lang yan.
And when you add the pilots, the air crews, and all the technicians, now we're looking at 1,600 people on board. Reaching speeds of 30 knots. Operational range 10,000 miles. She cost £3.2 billion to build.
Grabe. Billion?
Ginagawa pa lang pala yan.
Because on the way back, I go right out into the middle of the channel and you can photograph the whole of the carrier in one shot. So don't worry, I'll make sure you get more photographic opportunities.
Dito pala yung mga
Now,
Navy.
both Portsmouth Harbour used to end
Grabe, yun, ang daming mga ano
in
dito.
Napoleonic times. Portsmouth Harbour was very shallow. It was so shallow that every time the tide went out, the whole of this end of Portsmouth would dry away into miles of mud and sandbanks until the tide came back. Now, back in those times, we had at our disposal thousands of Napoleonic prisoners. We get them to dig by hand a channel. All of the water that I'm going to drive us through now originally was dug out by hand. It took years. Now there's HMS Dragon D35. Now she's been there 2.5 years. She's had the new engines, the new generators, the strip down and rebuild of all the radars and missile tracking systems. She comes out of there next week to allow Diamond to go in there to start her 3-year refit. So one out, one in. Now they will finish by painting the Dragon inside and out, top to bottom. Then she will start a series of sea trials before being handed back to the Navy.
Grabe, tingnan.
Is that one of the guard on board the ship?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it could be one of the guard. Look at the paintwork on this one, immaculate. Now this is Warship 7, named after the River Severn. And I think she's going out this afternoon. Now this morning, when I was coming from the Isle of Wight, I passed her sister ship, Warship Tyne. 7 can go out. 7's been here months. It's about time she went out and earned her keep. Get a wave off the crew. Water, ammunition and spare parts. She wasn't big enough to look after the aircraft carriers. This is being done by the much bigger and newer Tyne class tankers.
We're going back now. Ano lang kami. We're going to Mindoro. So nakita na namin lahat ng mga ships dito. Dito pala ginagawa yung mga naval base. Tapos yung mga ginagamit nila sa war. Tapos warship yun.
Have you spotted the 2 frigates over there?
No.
Monmouth and the Montrose. Both of those guys have been taken out of service, decommissioned. Now in September, the front one, the Monmouth, will be towed away by a big tugboat round the Bay of Biscay to a scrap yard in Turkey. It's like I'd be worried. Look at the colour of that smoke.
Ayan guys, yung mga private yachts.
It's got problems there.
Yachts pa, private yachts. Sabi ng tour guide, low tide na, kaya may portion dito na makikita na yung makikita na yung sand. Ayan, grabe oh my god. Oh, grabe ang alon. Nag-uya-uya na. Ang sarap ng hangin din. Talo mo pinasok.
6 to 8 million.
Base, laki-laki niya.
And next March, the Montrose behind.
Sarap, hindi mainit. Ang sombrero nyo rin
I'm just going slow guys because they're working here on pile 98. That's a little weather station. You see there's a couple of guys in there fixing the equipment. Now, have you spotted the two ammo barges there? Look, jet black with the red stripes tied up against UHAF, the Upper Harbour Ammunition Facility. This is where they take warships to load and unload all the missile, torpedo, ammunition.
Nawakan to gani.
On and off the ships here safely.
Ayan yung ganda niya. Tingnan. Sarap ng hangin.
Aircraft carrier naman yun.
Aircraft carrier, no? Di ba dyan sila pag lumipad yung ano? Kita mo yung ano eh. Pag lumipad yung mga aircraft.
I want to photograph the whole of that carrier in one shot.
De, tingin. De, tingin man. Tingin.
Now the whole of
Sarap na
that
hangin.
aircraft carrier since
Iikot pa pala tayo, de.
up until last week when they started to take them all
Ah.
out,
141.
was totally
Iikot pa
covered
tayo.
by those big white markings. They've been recoating, sealing the runways.
Sarap po.
Ha?
Sarap po yung Pilipinas.
This is to stop the jet wash from the F-35B engines literally melting the runways. Now it can only be applied
Sarap, no? Lamig.
so the work is always done underneath. Not going to waste and drop of this. The opposite is true.
Oh my God!
We should all have a little drink in memory
I think so.
of our
Yes, so
fallen
scary.
commander. It doesn't take
Oh my
much
God,
of
I
a
can feel the boat is bouncing.
They said on the day,
Jumping.
the
It's jumping.
commented very full body.
Oh my God, yo. Feel na feel ko talaga ng gana. Oh, just move! Oh my God. Just, oh my God, so scary. Nag-bounce siya.
One sent back to Scotland.
Bounce, bounce, bounce.
On the other side of the jetty is Portsmouth. We're heading to Devonport and Faslane. It still remained as Dolphin until 1990. Lovely view out into the eastern Solent. You can see Spitbank Port in the middle. Over
Ano
to the
kami, guys? Yan, be careful, medyo.
You have a good day out there. Get it while the weather's still good.
Thanks.
That's no worries there, miss. All good day. You have a nice day down there, won't you?
Next is, mag-ano kami? We're going next day. Shopping. Ha? Where we going next? Na-spoil na yung kasama ko diyang lalaki, oh. Alam ko na daw ano ang next namin. Harbor, yan siya guys, oh. Diyan kami ng ano, Harbor Tourist Board here.
Thank you very much. Keep to the left on the way down.
It was fun. We enjoyed, guys. Ayun na, low tide na siya. Bumaba na yung tubig. So yan yung barko na sinakyan namin. So back here and magpunta kami sa mga shops. Titingin-tingin kami. Iniwan ako. Ha? Nang? Why? Bitin? Bitin na bitin? Takot si Lin ma. Hala, Lin, ang itim na ikaw, Lin. Ako, Lin, o, tingnan mo. Nag-brown na ako. So this is the end of our day out today. So we're going here. Bili muna kami ng makain namin. Ayan mo, may milk tea pala. That's what I'm looking for.
Dirty milk tea yun.
Ayan. Taro ako.
Ay, watermelon na lang sa akin.
Sige, sabihin mo na. Pauwi na kami, and then kanina, if you remember guys, earlier my video, pag low tide pala siya guys, sabi ni Joe, ano ito, mababaw daw ito. Ayan, kanina high tide yan dito, and now wala nang, low tide na siya. So wala na siyang tubig obviously. Tapos umikot kami dyan kanina nung nag-trip kami, cross trip. So yan kanina, yan yung barko na Warrior, I'm sure. So, ayan guys, low tide na. And this is the end of our day here in Portsmouth. And we're going home. We're so tired. What time are we now? 5 o'clock now. Bye guys. See you on my next video. Dito na kami sa London guys. Kita ko na nga yung London Eye. Tsaka yung building. Ako and I am so hungry na. Kahit po na-stress ako kanina sa luggage ko. At mabilis lang parang feeling ko